In today's episode, I really want to concentrate on finding new Solana meme coins to snipe, because when you take a look at the new coins on Solana that are popping up that are about to graduate and hit Radium, you have a higher probability of winning. A lot of people ask me which one should they concentrate on, which Solana meme coins are the best, especially when it comes to trading. Is it the newly launched ones or the about to migrate new Solana meme coins? Personally, in my own opinion, right, I really believe that you've got a better chance of making money, maybe like a 2x, 3x, 5x on new Solana meme coins that are about to migrate. The reason why this is the case is due to the fact that most of the coins that usually graduate, they have better and bigger incentives to take it over to 250,000 US dollars. And this is one of the reasons why the sweet spot for trading Solana meme coins is 60,000 US dollars as the market cap, okay? And the maximum is obviously 250,000 US dollars. Of course, there are going to be moments where you're going to be investing in a coin which recently graduated and then it does like a 10x, it goes to 600,000 US dollars. So if your entry is close to 60,000 US dollars, right, and then it goes to about 250, you have already made a 3x, which is a very good trade. And this is a strategy that I have been teaching a lot of people. By the way, if you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I go by the name of Crypto Hype. You can check out my YouTube channel. We've been doing a whole lot of great stuff. So I am back after I got hacked and a lot of bad things happened to me in the past 2 months, but we are definitely back. And to all the people that know me, all the people that are part of my community, I am definitely going to get back at you very, very, very soon. So please bear with me. I know a lot have been said. A lot has happened and you guys have been kept in the dark, but we are about to set the record straight. So I was really, really hacked pretty bad. But anyhow, getting back to today's topic. So the main strategy is you are going to be only trading the coins that are about to graduate. So when you go to your Bullx, right, and you go to your Neo Vision, I really hope and believe that everybody has got Neo Vision at this particular time, right? So what you are going to be concentrating on is the about to graduate section of Bullx, and make sure you grab these filters right over here, because these filters are going to be very, very helpful for you. So the most important filters that you're supposed to be concentrating on, number one, is the volume and the market cap, and also the time frame. Okay, the time frame that this particular project has been in existence. Okay, so what we usually go for, especially when it comes to the volume, the market cap, and the token age, is due to the fact that we are filtering out the best high momentum coins. So we do not care about the fundamentals. We do not care about, the longevity of the project. All we want is a project that has got high momentum. So when it comes to cryptocurrency trading, right, high momentum is number one, categorized by high volume, a high market cap, and the timing. So this is one of the reasons why you have to highlight the token edge should have a maximum of about 3 minutes. Okay, so when it comes to your about to graduate filter, right, concentrate on the time. Okay, look at this. The timing that I have, let me just zoom out. The timing that I have right over here on my token edge, the maximum time frame is 3 minutes, and the minimum market cap that I'm looking at is 60,000 US dollars. And this is obviously going to be it's going to be changing over time the more Solana either loses or gains value. So how you're supposed to determine this value is just simply go to pumpfund.com and pump.fun, and then take a look at the bonding curve. So what you want to do is you have to be at least maybe 20 to 30% away from the bonding curve, because when it reaches 100% bonding curve, definitely it's gonna hit radium. So as you can see right over here, it's gonna this project is going to hit radium at around 82,291. So if this is the radium sort of threshold, right, we have to enter before it even bonds. However, if you also want to like have a little bit more accuracy, you can even enter at 82,000. You can snipe it, but I usually go for 60,000. You know, when I see the behavior of a coin at around 60,000 to around 82,000, especially maybe 15% till hitting radium, then it obviously shows me how much interest and how much momentum is involved in this particular project. So it could just be one individual or three individuals or whatever, but if the coin has got high momentum and if it reaches radium, these guys who are running these projects are going to make sure at least they do like a 2x. It has to go at least to around 250,000 US dollars in order for the team to make some sort of money, because when a project hits radium, right, there's going to be the bonding curve. These guys are going to lose the money if they are internally buying up the project. Sometimes a lot of teams usually buy up the whole supply. They buy up maybe 80-90% of the supply, right? So in order for them to sort of be profitable, they have to make sure that they exit with slightly more money than they invested in the particular project. So this is one of the reasons why they have more incentives to push the price to over 250,000 US dollars. And this is one of the reasons why I really love this particular method, because you are guaranteed to make a 1, 2x, even a 3x if you are extremely lucky. And of course, if you are very, very privileged on that particular day, right, you're going to end up, jumping in on a coin which goes to 2 million US dollars, 3 million US dollars, because these guys who are buying up 90% of the supply, 97% of the supply, right, they have a higher incentive and more motivation to take it over, more than 500,000 US dollars, because that is the only way they are going to make money. Because if they only sell it and dump it once it hits radium, they're basically going to make a loss. That's how it is. So think about it from this perspective. In order for these guys who've got high momentum, and the reason why there's a higher probability that these guys are just definitely going to be able to exit a little bit higher is because, number one, you're looking at the token edge. The token edge is 3 minutes. So this is going to happen at a very fast speed, and this is obviously going to mean, number one, that these guys who are running these particular projects have got money and they have a system behind them, and they obviously know what they're doing. And this is one of the reasons why we are filtering it out by the market cap and the volume. So short period of time, it gets to sort of bond. The bonding curve gets hit, and then it graduates to radium. Then best believe there's a higher probability that this particular project is going to go to 250,000 US dollars. So if at all you sort of get to witness a few coins that are in there about to graduate, and by the way, when you use such filters, right, most of the times you're going to have like an empty space right over here, because these trades are going to happen once in a while. It's not really going to be like overpopulated right over here. So this is one of the reasons why this particular method does work, and it requires patience, and it has got a very high hit success rate. Okay, this is one of the reasons why very few opportunities are going to be popping up, but whenever that opportunity pops up, you are definitely guaranteed to make a minimum 3x, guaranteed. Anybody who uses this method and is patient enough, you guys are going to be checking out the comments in the comment section below. This shit definitely does work. So remember, volume 50,000 US dollars, market cap 60,000 US dollars as the minimum. Then the token edge maximum should be about 3 minutes. If you want, you can take it to about 5 minutes, but I really feel like 5 minutes is way too much, because these guys are really in and out very fast. Okay, so if you get in close to about 60,000 US dollars, or even close to the bonding curve, right, then you are definitely going to be able to sort of get out at around 250,000 US dollars. And take a look at this. This is a very good practical example of why you only have to get in, especially when you see that hits the bonding curve as soon as possible, because when it stays here for a long period of time, like this one, right? It stayed for a longer period of time. The bonding curve was almost hitting 100%, but there wasn't just any more power, any more buying momentum, and it ended up ragging. And this is one of the reasons why you have to use a sniping app. I have a lot of apps that really help you snipe, because what's going to happen is once it hits the bonding curve right over here, once the bonding curve hits 100%, trust me, if you are not using any sniping app, which is extremely fast, if you're not using any servers, you're not going to be able to snipe it. Okay, so sniping happens before it hits radium. You have to put in your buying bids and all that stuff before it hits radium, so that by the time it hits radium, you are already in as close to the bonding curve, which is around 82,000. So once you snipe, you should get in, let's say for example, at 83,000, 84,000 max. So in order for you to do that, you need to use sophisticated bots. There's a lot of sniping bots out there. Like if you want to use any other sniping bots, I'm sure you guys can just go on YouTube and say Solana Sniper, etc. That's also going to give you some good results, but I prefer you use the bot that I'm using. I'm not really going to sort of talk about it right now, because I'm going to make dedicated episodes probably tomorrow and the other day. So if you guys are really interested about sniping recently migrated tokens, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I am going to be revealing this amazing sniping bot, which is very cheap to use, and it has got a lot of advantages. You can snipe literally in a fraction of a second as soon as the bonding curve hits, and by the time you wait for the 5 minutes or so of finish, you guys are definitely going to be in, and you're going to be able to sell at 250,000 US dollars. So this is a very great example of why time is very important. You see, this is one of the reasons why I really want to only trade the coins that are going to be out of pump fund in about 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes, we're already out before even a candle sort of prints out, because on pump fund it takes about 5 minutes for these candles to print out. So take a look at this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this took about 30 minutes to play out. This is a very, very bad sign when it's taking too long. Usually the coins that are really going to help you make a lot of money in a short period of time, they usually happen in a short period of time. Okay, before even one candle finishes, it's already migrating, and this is one of the reasons why our maximum token edge is set at 3 minutes, because the longer it stays on pump fund, the higher the probability that it's not going to do very well. And remember, your target is going to be exiting at 250,000 US dollars. Your entry is going to be close to 60 to about 82,000 US dollars. Okay, but most likely you're not going to end at 60. You're not going to be able to get in at 60,000 US dollars, due to the fact that everything is going to happen very fast. So your best option is for you to snipe it once it's migrating. Remember, once the bonding curve hits, right, there is a 5-minute buffer, time zone, time space that you're going to sort of encounter. So once that bonding curve is happening, you're supposed to snipe it as soon as it hits radium, and you're supposed to buy it close to the bonding curve market cap target, which is in this case at 2,808. So you're most likely going to snipe it at 83,000 US dollars, which is a very good return on investment. So if you enter at 83,000 US dollars and you end up selling at 250,000 US dollars, then you are definitely going to be able to make a minimum 3x. And if you rinse and repeat this maybe like 3 times, you're going to be able to make like a 9x in a day. This is a method that really works. So remember, if you guys want to have access to the sniper that I'm using, please send me an email. So all the comments, all the details are going to be either in the description box or in the comment section below, because a lot of sniping apps out there are either too expensive, too complicated to set up, and overall just a pain in the bum. But these this particular sniping app that I'm using is definitely a very good one. So yeah, hit me up to have access to it, and then you guys are going to be guided on how to do it in a very, very seamless, frictionless sort of manner. Yeah, that's all I have for you. Remember, this is your boy Crypto Hype, aka Muna, and remember, I've been through a whole lot in the past 3 months, but I'm back, and my community is definitely going to be contacted. Of course, we do understand a lot of emotions happened, a lot of people got frustrated, etc. But it's all for a good purpose, and we're going to bounce back 10 times stronger. And yeah, I'm going to make it up to everybody. So yeah, big shout out to everybody who still believes in me. I am definitely back. Scammers, hackers can never, ever, ever bring me down. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.